Hello and welcome to the Village Fair podcast, episode 7, with me, Robin. And I'm joined by only one co-host today, the beautiful Taylor.
Oh, that's nice of you.
It is
Hello,
nice, isn't
I'm
it?
Taylor, and I listen to the Village Affair podcast
I too
whenever
listen to the
whenever
Village
I'm
Fair
lonely,
podcast.
like we are now.
We are very lonely. We're not joined by anyone else today. It's quite sad. We've
Lonely podcast.
yeah, we've got to whip them into shape.
Yeah,
They're slacking.
bastards.
How have you been, Taylor? How has your week been? It's been a while since we've done a little poddy.
It's been all right. It's been okay. When was the last one we did?
About
It's
2 weeks
fucking
ago
ages
now.
ago. Because it took me because I was editing that one, and it took me a while to edit and upload it. So I think it's been like 3 weeks.
And you did an amazing job, Taylor. And I
I
also want
I
to thank
did
our
amazing.
dedicated viewers for getting us a record 30-something views on it. Wow! We're getting to the big leagues.
I have the stats. 34. 34
Whoa!
views. Huge shout out to.
The viewers
Anyone,
loved
has
Bob
anyone
Mungus.
commented? Shout out to Rob, who was on the podcast, and Ozone BFG. Thank you.
Thank you, Ozone
I don't know why
BFG.
we're doing shout outs now.
We hope you listen to this one as well,
Big shout out to Elon Musk.
for providing the content.
That's all we talked about.
Big shout out to Bob Mungus.
Oh, yeah.
Uh,
How was your week?
it's been okay. Not been up to too much, honestly.
You have?
Yeah.
Last weekend? Was it?
I
Were
don't
you
know.
up to something last weekend? I don't know.
I see time flows in such weird ways that I don't remember what is what. Because when you live in the unemployed life like I am, Taylor,
Every
day-
day's the same.
every
Every
day's
day's
the
Saturday.
same. The monotonous of life, it just all blends into one.
Every day's Saturday, but every day's also like really fucking boring.
I'm finding any reason to get out of the house at the moment. The
Yeah.
the wake up times are getting later and later.
Well, that's the good thing for me now that I'm not now that, but like I've been at this job for 18 months, something like that, and it's like it's a Monday to Friday kind of gig,
Mm.
and so it structures me really well because I have those kind of like, those weekends to kind of break things up. The job I had before that, it was kind of like sort of scattered days, so it felt a little bit. My weeks felt a lot weirder.
Do you want to share to the beautiful viewers what you do for work?
No, not really. I'm a porn star, Robin.
A very good one at that.
Yeah.
I watch your content
You,
daily.
you
It's
can
what
find
gets
me
me through the
on.
day.
Oh, Channel 4 First Dates update. That's not
Go
really an
on.
update because
I
I'm
wasn't
just
here for
watching
that episode,
reruns.
but please do update me.
Oh, I feel like I talk about it all the time. It's one of my it's my staples. I don't know, it just pinged into my head. There was a girl on there, and her job was babe station woman. So I just thought that was interesting to share.
I mean,
Thoughts?
can't knock it. If I
No.
could, I would do that job. I'd be a
Yeah,
babe
babe
station babe.
station. What would they just sit there on like the phone, right? And they wait for like someone to phone up
Yeah.
and kind of breathe down the mic. And not down the mic, down the phone. I don't know.
If you phoned a babe station girl, what would you ask her?
Um, I don't know because you wouldn't really. The thing is,
Can
you're
you show
like,
me your boobies, fine mother?
flash me. I'm watching. But could you imagine, like, for some reason you were sitting there on a Saturday night watching Babe Station, and you like they get a phone call and it's someone you know, and you can recognize their voice. Like, I don't know.
Is that you, Uncle Steve? Call it again.
It feels like such an outdated thing. I don't even. It might not even still be going.
Is the babe station host been killed off by the OnlyFans girl?
Surely, surely the rise of the internet has killed Babe Station.
OnlyFans girls kill babe station.
We should make that into a real
We
song.
should
That would, I'm
full
sure that would
full
get the
length
Christmas number
parody.
one. Do you know what I did a couple of weeks ago, which I think you would find interesting?
Phoned into
Is
Babe Station.
bouldering. I phoned into Babe Station. I went bouldering,
You went bouldering.
and it was very fun. And you like bouldering?
I do like bouldering. Well known fact about me is I'm a boulderer. I love grabbing thick boulders and
Big,
climbing up on
big
them.
boulders.
Yeah, how'd you
I
find
wouldn't.
it? Is it the first time you've gone bouldering, or have you been
First,
before?
it's the first time I've gone bouldering, but I used to do rock climbing. Basically any opportunity. I fucking love like wall climbing anyway.
Yeah,
Not
yeah, with
not like
ropes.
yeah. It's I used to do it in scouts. I was in scouts, and I always loved rock climbing and abseiling on like the walls. I don't think I could do it on like an actual rock face, like a mountain,
It is a whole different
'cause
ballpark outdoor climbing.
with like the fucking pins that you have to knock in, and I don't know, it just feels so much more dangerous and scary.
Yeah, I've done a bit of outdoor climbing with like putting nuts in to secure yourself, and it is interesting. I'll say that. It's not the most safe activity, uh,
I
but it
suppose
is
if you
fun.
know exactly what you're doing, it's
Yeah,
okay.
if you know what you're doing, if you put your protection in good places, you're completely safe. But it just never feels quite safe. Uh,
Well, that's the thing, even with bouldering, because you're not like the main difference for that is you're not harnessed in or anything,
yeah.
but it's you're not going up as high.
Hmm.
But if you did fall, there are bits that stick out, and I think that's the scary part because the whole idea is like if you can't get down, you have to just sort of jump
Yeah,
full
yeah,
down onto the mats and fall properly so it doesn't really hurt you. But I don't know, imagine like you did that, but you smacked yourself on one of like the big sort of grabby pieces on the way
yeah.
down.
Like a big sloper or a volume or something. Uh,
Like
yeah, I mean
like
it
at the side of your
happens.
ribs.
I mean, that's why they say like they've got a big crash mat at the bottom. It's like it doesn't remove the risk of injury. You probably, if
Mm,
you fall badly, you're gonna get a broken leg or something. But it's just being
yeah,
sensible with it. That's why you try and
that's the
push
thing.
when if you think you're gonna fall, just push yourself away from the wall most of the time.
Yeah, I guess you do have to actually jump rather than fall. I did. I don't know about the place where you do it or if this is standard, but
Mm.
they kind of have like A, B, C, D up to like H or something. I don't know. And that's measuring like the difficulty.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you about the gradings. What sort of grades you're
Yeah.
climbing? Yeah, letter grades from A to D's a bit weird. Where was the wall based? If you want to say, I don't know.
Not too far from me. It's still in. Yeah, it's still in Wales, but it's like yeah, it's not ages away from me.
Is it near Shotton?
Might be. I don't know. I don't want to like dox myself too much. Uh,
I'm just saying
hang
because I
on,
think I
wait.
might have been to it.
I know what it's. I'll give you the. Well, I'll just take a screenshot of
Just
this.
give us
Fuck
the
it.
name.
Yeah, and I'll just put it in the voice chat spam thing that we have.
Oh yeah, the boardroom. I have
Thanks.
I have been there. Oh, it's a famous climbing wall. It is
Is
quite a
it?
popular one.
I don't know. Well, it's the only one I've been to, so I don't know if it's like a really niche like.
No, no, they've got
Uh,
like the
I mean, it's not. To be fair, it's not in the same place I live, but it's not ages away from where I live.
yeah. They've got like a
So
really cool. You'll see it I think it's like called the crazy block or something like that. It's like the really steep roof thing.
is that like like near the middle?
Yeah,
I
there's like a
guess.
big mat, and it goes. It's like I think it's like the tallest bouldering route without like ropes, uh, and
Because you
it's
like
fucking scary climbing it.
you're like the whole thing is basically kind of you're like on like a roof,
Yeah,
right?
it's all overhang.
Yeah, I know
Psycho
what you
block,
mean.
I think that's what it's called.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, that's the yeah, I know, yeah.
uh,
That's what it's called. I didn't do that.
I've done that. I did the easiest route on it, and I was shitting myself the entire way up because
Yeah.
I go bouldering a lot, but I'm actually terrified of falling, so I will hold on to for my dear life. And
That's it.
that,
I got stuck. I got stuck on one, and I took like a few pictures. Oh, I got my
yeah,
friend took half of them. I was stuck, and we couldn't get down. And he's still taking pictures of me because I was like, oh, I don't have any pictures of myself. Could you please get some like pictures of me doing something? Um, and then but I get up there, and this was like I'm probably a B. I don't think it was a C. I tried a C, and it was too difficult,
mm,
so I got up to a B. Um, and that was quite difficult. But I managed it.
nice,
But
nice.
getting up was one thing. Getting back down felt like a whole different thing because I feel like getting up you can kind of pull yourself up,
Yeah,
but getting down you need to have a lot of kind of that sort of core strength to kind of hold yourself whilst you're maneuvering to a different what are they called like pegs? I don't know.
hold.
Boulders,
Like I think they're just holds.
holds. Yeah. But
Yeah,
but I only when you get stuck you have a massive fear of heights suddenly and a fear of falling, and
you get the
that's what it
wobbly
felt like to me.
legs.
Yeah, I was like shit. I was like, oh, for fuck. There was like there were kids around me that are doing like, and they're like fucking spiders going up these walls, and
Yeah,
I'm like stuck on not. And someone was like, but I don't. I was too scared to jump down and fall. It was like, it was probably only about a meter and a
yeah.
half
I,
from my feet to the floor, but
I don't have
there
much
was
of
like a
an
thing in the
ego,
way.
like when it comes to climbing. Like, I'm not bothered if someone's better than me, but there's nothing more emasculating when you're like trying to do this route, really struggling, and then like as fucking 2 foot, like 10-year-old comes over and just flashes it instantly, and does it straight away, and like, oh, that was fucking easy. That was. It's I've been climbing for ages, and it's always pissed me off, and it really annoys me when a little small child comes over, does it? Because they've probably been like put on the wall since like in diapers, and
Diapers.
they're poor. They probably actually are just abused by their parents and forced to go climbing every single day to be the next like fucking Alex Honnold or something. And it's
I
just
mean, that's the thing. I did see some kids, and they were fucking young. They were like 6, but they were going up these walls like it was nothing. I think maybe part of it as well, because there was some adults, but very small adults, like I think 5 foot at a push. Like guys 5 foot at a
mm,
push,
like Elliot.
like Elliot. Elliot's only 3 foot. Let's not big them up too much. But they were amazing, and I think part of it is I think if you're small, you have like less weight, maybe.
Yeah, I guess so. There's a big argument in climbing, like do taller people have more of an advantage to climbing? But I think everyone climb. You just got to climb stuff in different ways, and certain people rely on this height. Some people like will develop more technique. It's just how it is. But
Well, I
yeah,
did see some tall people, but they were very skinny tall people, so they basically were just appendages that could sort of reach up and pull themselves up.
yeah, yeah. Going back to the grading system, the one at the boardroom I think it's quite unique in the fact that it does just A, B, C, D, E. Because I think most places do it in like I don't know the exact terms, but there's like V grades and there's like French grades. I think they are. The V grades are like V1, V2, V3, so they're like all numbered, very simple.
Yeah.
And French grades, I think they go from like I think the easiest one I've seen is like 4, and then they go like 5A, 5B, 5C, 6A, 6B, 6C, and so on. Which is I don't know why they just set on that scale, uh, but
Yeah. It
it's
was it was fine. It was fun. I enjoyed it. I want to go again.
yeah.
We should go.
We should go together and
And
then
hold hands.
film a podcast episode.
We should take all of the. Who do you think in that has appeared on this podcast? However many times, even if it's just once, how many people? No, sorry. Where would you sort of rank people on how good they would be if we all went bouldering?
I know Elliot's gone before, so I think Elliot would be up there.
Yeah, I think Elliot is very outdoorsy when they
Uh,
want to be.
they've not appeared in the podcast, so I can't see them. Rob, I think. Am I including us in this?
Sure. I would put you somewhere, but
I think the
you'd be a bit
top.
low down.
I think the
I
top.
think you'd be a bit low down, probably.
So obviously got me on the top.
Because I tried the psycho block, not even scared.
Mm. Oh, about the cycle block actually. All the route because they've got set routes on there, and they've all got names of the routes, and the names of the
Yeah.
routes are different Elden Ring bosses.
Are they?
Yeah. So I think I climbed Melania, which is I
Ah, I
know.
don't play Elden Ring. But if Elliot was here,
Elliot would get this.
I'm sure they'd say, "Ooh,
Ooh,
I know
what?
that one."
I get that reference.
That's my Elliot impression. Uh,
Well, yeah.
so it's just nerds that run it.
Climbing tier list. Okay, me on top, and then I think
Yeah.
Elliot.
Yeah.
Then I think you.
Let's go.
Then Rob, and then Jacob, and then Jordan.
What has based the last three rankings?
Uh, I think Rob goes as outdoors and is a lot more. Well, he does karate and stuff, doesn't he? So
Yeah, that's true.
he's got the
That's
strength.
true.
And I just don't think Jacob and Jordan would want to go that much.
I don't know. I think Jacob would go.
That's why I put him with Jordan because I think he's got a bit where he probably would go, but I just don't see either of them coming that often with us.
Yeah. Well, we should arrange it.
Yeah,
We should. In fact, everyone listening right now,
should come with us.
which is three people, come with us. Open invite.
We'll meet at the boardroom climbing centre on uh, the 30th of March. How about that? That sounds like a good day.
30th of March. What's going on? I can't. That's the what you've picked the one day I can't do.
Don't let them know that.
What do you mean?
We're not actually going to go.
Oh. Fuck, I was getting excited. Fuck. A meet and greet. Meet and greet with people you don't know and don't know what they look like. And we won't know what you no one will know. Just go to the boardroom and start asking what everyone's name is.
Just hope you hear our voices, which is some of the most recognizable voices around.
Oh yeah.
You'll be
Especially in that area where we all sound the same.
you'll be climbing your bees and you'll just hear Bob Mungus in the background.
Oh no. Up at the top he's like, "I'm fucking stuck, lads. Lads, I can't get down."
No, I'm not going to bring him out today. He's locked
No.
away after last week
Good. In the cage.
in the cage.
Good.
Ooh.
Don't blame you.
So what have
Right.
I got to? I'll tell you what I did do actually. I went for a classic British staple.
Hurry.
No.
Oh.
A carvery.
Oh. Lovely. I haven't been for a
Last
carvery
week
in
actually, it
ages.
was exactly. I know. I hadn't gone for one in a while. I was just thinking, it's such a classic British thing. A nice carvery.
Yeah. Toby Carvery.
Toby carvery.
What do you have? What or do you just have like whatever they're offering?
Normally I would go because they normally do like gammon, turkey, and beef. And normally I would go for all three, but this time I only went for gammon and turkey because the beef looked quite small and a bit weak. So I was like, I'm not going for it.
Yeah.
And then obviously once you got that, it then becomes a game of Tetris in trying to stack as much possible shit on your plate as possible.
It does. It does.
Because
Do you put it on your own plate or does
yeah, you
is
put it
there,
on
like,
you put it
someone
on your
there?
you put the vegetables on your plate. The meat they do, and you just do your own veggies.
Oh
And
yeah,
no
yeah.
one watches you do it, so you can just put as much as you fucking want on there.
Oh yeah.
Because like I think
that's why I go to carveries to put as many carrots as I want on my plate.
no.
Do and stacking carrots. Oh yum! I can't wait to do this again.
It's the roasties. You get as many roasties as on as you can.
I love roasties.
They're the best fucking potato form ever.
Is Yeah, I agree. But there are some good potatoes. There are some good potatoes.
Potatoes are
A
good.
a good jacket spud.
I do like a good jacket.
Yum.
Yummy. But yeah.
Yummy. Is that like favorite roast dinner thing then? The roasties, roast taters.
Oh, I think it has to be. I love the meat. I really like stuffing as well.
You love meat and being
I love
stuffed.
meat and being stuffed, but the
Ooh,
roasties, like, you gotta have them.
homemade roasties. Ooh,
Hmm.
your own mother's roast potatoes or something like that, or whoever does the roast. Yeah.
Love them.
What's your go-to meat? Mine is chicken on a roast dinner.
On a
I'll be
roast
honest.
dinner,
Yeah.
yeah, on a roast dinner, chicken, or gammon.
I'm not a gammon guy.
You're not a gammon
No.
guy.
Welcome to MD Foodie Boys podcast, by the way.
Gary
I'm not a
wants
ga
his gammon.
I'm not a gammon guy. It's it's fine, but I don't tend to enjoy it that
It's
much.
very salty. Is that why? You don't like the salt?
It's no, I love salt, but I don't really like gammon. I don't know.
That's fair enough. I'm not judging you for it. Well,
I
maybe a little,
like
but
I like chicken. Chicken skin. You get the extra tasty chickens
do
from
you,
Asda.
do you prefer chicken or turkey?
Ooh, it's hard. I think I prefer chicken.
Chicken?
Yeah, I chicken. Prefer chicken.
Is it? I think
But
turkey's a lot harder to cook, so you get a lot of
it is
like dry turkeys, whereas chicken's
turkey
a
is a
lot
lot
moister.
harder.
Moist.
The only thing with turkey is that you have it quite rarely, I'd say, in comparison to
Yeah.
other meat. So when you do have it, it's quite nice.
Yes. Yes.
Like when I go to Subway, I'll get like, well, they don't do the big beef melt anymore, which fucks me off a lot because that was really nice. But I tend to get like turkey ham and cheese on my Subway, and that's quite nice.
Subway, it's just different now. Ever since they did like introduce like the signature sandwiches where like they just do it for you and you don't pick and choose.
What do you mean? They've been doing that for fucking
I
ages, haven't
know.
they?
It's been done. I've been mad about this since they fucking introduced it like fucking
Since you
three or
were
4 years ago.
4. No, it's not 3 or 4 years. This is like they've been doing it for
No,
decades,
no.
haven't
So
they?
they've had this like the Italian BMT and stuff, right? But you could
Yeah.
always pick your vegetables and stuff like that. But they've introduced a thing where that
Oh, you
you just
don't
buy
even.
set sandwiches where they have all the
Oh, I
set
see.
veg out on it and stuff like that. And then like they've shuffled like the make your own to to like the other side, and they've changed all the names of them, so it's less obvious now, and it pisses me off.
Oh,
I go for Subway to make my sandwich,
have it my way.
not
Is
for
that
what some
deep fresh?
corporate geezer decides should go on it.
Well, I used to get the big beef melt, and it was just if you got like a foot long, it was 2 slabs of beef with cheese. Get that on like
Mm,
hearty Italian.
mm.
Ooh. And then they
Ooh,
stopped doing it.
heart Italian. That's an interesting choice.
Oh no, no, Italian herb and cheese. I mean,
Yes, there we
yeah,
go. That's
yeah,
more like it.
yeah.
Gotta have your herbs and cheese.
But I stopped doing it,
Hmm.
and I was really sad for years. And I go in one day to like a Subway that I've not really been in that often. I don't really go to Subway often anyway, but I went in and I see they're doing it. I'm like, oh. But I don't think they've called it the big beef melt, so I think I've confused the person working there by asking for a big beef melt. So, um,
Is it?
and I knew the person, and they hadn't. Well, I knew of them, and based on because they were a few years below me in school, so at the time I don't think they'd been working there for that long.
Yeah.
So I don't think they would have known the big beef melt. So I just sounded like a pervert, I think.
Can I have some of
Um,
your big beef melt,
and now
please?
they've stopped doing it again. They don't do the big beef melt, so I do sound like a
It's
pervert.
over.
It's really over. So I won't go to Subway anymore until they bring back the big beef melt. I don't
Oh.
know why we're talking about Subway.
Yeah,
Oh,
we were talking about.
oh, no, you went out to have a carvery. So
Yeah,
was the experience nice then, in general?
yeah, it was all right.
Went out
It
with
was
family?
it was quite a popular. Yeah, it was with my mum and dad. It was quite a popular carvery. Unfortunately, got put next to a table where was like a bunch of children, so they were just kind of screaming the
Oh,
entire time. And one was
yeah.
watching. Oh no, the one was playing Roblox Squid Game on an iPad, and
Fuck me,
whilst I was
iPads, they're everywhere.
whilst I
They're
was
fucking
enjoying
everywhere.
my carvery, I just hear. "Ha-hee-na-dee-ba-dee-da-bee-da-ba."
A gunshot sound. Some kids screaming.
No! I've played these games before!
Maybe a controversial opinion. I think that restaurants should have a designated area, depending on sort of the demographics that go there. There should be an area where just it's like families and all that with kids can go there.
Mm.
So if you go and you bring your toddlers who are gonna like, you know, run around and scream, I think that's fine. I think you should still be allowed to go out and enjoy yourselves, but I think you should be around other people like that, and
Yeah.
not people whose experience is going to be ruined by like a toddler screaming next to them.
Yeah, I think it's good.
Because the
Yeah,
amount of times that's happened,
yeah.
it just ruins the
Just
experience
having
for
a
me.
designated family zone could be good, yeah.
I think most places do kind of unofficially do that,
Yeah.
but
The only thing I just feel sorry
sometimes
for
you have to ask for that.
the poor waiter who is dealing with that area.
God, yeah.
Okay, so
Some
that's
people love it.
10 chicken nuggets and chips.
That's my table. uh, no seasoning, please. Just that. I think it's nuts how every kid just has an iPad with them at all times now.
Yeah, I mean, it's just how life is nowadays. It's such an ingrained part of our culture that it's, yeah.
Yeah, but it's wrong.
It's the fucking millennials. They're raising a generation of iPad babies.
Kinda, yeah.
Won't catch
I
Gen Z doing that.
thing is, I had an iPad when I was younger. I don't know, like, I don't know which iPad it was, but it was like one of the earlier ones, I guess. But I didn't take it around with me. I was probably, I mean, I wasn't the same age as these kids. I was probably a bit older at the time.
Mm.
But I didn't feel the need to take it to every restaurant and play on it in
But
front because I just don't feel like that was something that I really did.
yeah, I'm gonna defend the annoying iPad babies at the moment. Uh, yeah, but also I think when we were younger, I remember going to a lot of restaurants that would have like designated play areas for like kids my age. I know
That's
you'd go and do
true.
that, but like now I go to restaurants, you don't see it at all. Like McDonald's used to have like
Yeah.
play areas in them. Uh,
Well,
like
they just have an iPad now. The
yeah,
players just have
exactly.
an iPad now, and
It's
it's just playing Squid Games all the time. And these kids
it's quick
are growing up to be Squid Games.
to go on Mr. Beast
Yeah,
games.
they're growing up to be Mr. Beast subscribers. That's what we're doing. There's a whole conspiracy with
Mm,
McDonald's and Mr. Beast. He's paying them to put iPads in there
yeah,
so that they'll go on YouTube and watch his Mr. Beast videos.
it
And then
must be the case.
they'll grow up and then they'll become members of his channel and pay him money. I don't know, however it works. Are you a Mr. Beast fan?
I do watch some of his videos just because they can be in.
You're contributing
I
to the
am.
conspiracy.
I don't particularly like a lot of them because he's just profiting off poor people who need this money, and he's just using them for laughs and views.
There are some that rub me the wrong way, definitely. I think if he was like, is it like a philanthropist? Is that the term? I
Yeah.
don't know. But where he's like trying to fix problems, but not just ones where he throws money at one lucky winner, but one where he's like actively contributing to
Well,
fix like a wider
He
problem.
does have
I,
a philanthropy YouTube channel where he like does like
yeah,
provides water for people in Africa and stuff like that.
one lucky person in Africa.
Uh, and I suppose his argument is where like he uses like these other videos to fund that, but
I guess that's fine.
He's
Didn't he
just
have like a whole conspiracy though?
he had a
Not a conspiracy, a controversy.
yeah. There was like Beast Games was apparently really bad, and some other stuff as well.
I keep
He like
seeing like
sued his
his
own
tweets
food
from
brand
Beast
as
Games.
well.
What, the Beast Burger
Yeah,
or something?
he sued them because I think like because it was like it's like a franchise where people can just pay to get access to the recipes and then they make the recipes and just give like a
Yeah.
portion of their profits to the Beast Burger. But it's like people weren't making them to a high quality; they were like literal shit.
Well, it's the story of fucking McDonald's, isn't it?
Yeah,
And that happened with McDonald's,
yeah,
and quality dropped.
but yeah, Beast Burger was just like it's just like this big ghost kitchen, which is have you like looked into ghost kitchens at all?
I know what they
There's a
are.
very like interesting video by I think Eddie Burbank on them, which
Oh
it
yeah.
set my obsession off on them. And then I was looking around like my local area and looking like all of these places that I realized wait a moment they don't actually exist. They are just a ghost kitchen.
So, but if they with ghost kitchens, I don't really fully understand what makes them a ghost kitchen. Is it just like does it mean like you can't visit it, but it can deliver to you?
There's not a physical site, so it normally will be like another place uh, is cooking. So it might be like an example. There might be a restaurant that's a kebab house, but then it
Yeah.
also cooks food for like several other businesses and delivers it for the businesses. So it's like it's weird. Uh, so you might
It's
have
like
like
like drop shipping or something.
I guess so. It's like four different like Korean chicken plate restaurants in one place. It's all the same restaurant that serve the exact same food, but the different places on Just Eat.
Oh, so they're like cornering the market because it looks like so they've
Yeah,
got four restaurants that you can pick from, but it's the same restaurant.
yeah, pretty much.
Right. I mean it's clever, but it's very immoral, I think.
Oh yeah, it's like it's
Uh,
a way to saturate the market, I guess. Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. I
Oh
I don't
shit.
know. I think Just Eat and the like have gone very downhill because there's nothing on there anymore for me in the place I am anyway.
Yeah, I don't know. I've still got some pretty. I live in an area that's quite got lots of different stuff, so I'm happy with my spread of
Yeah.
options. This has just turned into food galore.
It
Uh,
has, doesn't
yeah.
it? Just
Who,
hungry. We're just hungry about
I
it.
just love food. I love cooking. I love eating. What can I say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your favorite meal to cook?
Uh, my favorite meal to cook. I do enjoy making slow cooked, like slow cooked gammon. Actually, is probably my favorite.
Fuck's sake. I
Get a
like
nice,
slow
get a
cooking a
nice
lot.
gammon joint. Put it in slow cooker. Pour Coca-Cola all over it, and just leave it
What's
there for fucking
what?
6 hours. Yeah,
What?
you slow cook it in Coke.
No.
Yeah, yeah,
What?
yeah.
Why?
Makes it nice and sweet.
Yeah, it's just Coke gammon.
It's
It sounds
no,
horrendous.
it's
I'll take your
really
word for it.
nice. It's really nice. Uh,
Maybe that's the way I learned to cook gammon.
You're doing a slow
I
cooker
learned to eat
and you
gammon.
take it
Yeah.
out, put some like honey mustard glaze in it, and chuck it in the oven. It's done.
Oh, that does sound. Yeah, that does sound.
Banging.
I like slow cooked beef quite a lot. I think that's quite nice.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Do
took some of that to work last week.
do you like slow
Yummy.
cooked beef? Anything else
Mm,
you've been up to this week, Taylor? To get the food topic off food.
not a lot. Not a great deal.
Not a great deal. It's fair enough.
Uh,
There's
I'm
nothing
trying to.
wrong.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of pressure to do stuff every week, but there's nothing wrong with doing nothing. Sometimes
Yeah,
sitting
but
back doing nothing's good.
sometimes I didn't do much. I don't think I did much last weekend either. I think I've just had fuck all on. And I don't think I've got anything planned for next weekend. But the weekend after,
The weekend after.
hu- huge. I'm gonna
Big
go
plans. It's gonna change everything.
big plans. I'm gonna go to a party, a house party for my friend's birthday.
Oh my god.
I'm very nervous. I don't know most of the people there.
Are you gonna pick up any chicks?
I don't know. Probably not. Quite unlikely. I don't know anyone there, and I think a lot of them are like. I think a lot of them are gym lads as well.
Uh,
So it's a very weird. It's gonna be a weird dynamic, I think. Because this person's also got like their siblings
mm,
who are like a fair bit younger, so you can't be like an absolute menace on the alcohol
yeah.
and kind of sort of give a bad example, I guess. I don't know, but
Uh,
that'll be okay.
have you
That'll be
have
interesting.
you been to many parties in your time?
I used to. I haven't been in ages though, because I feel like you get to a certain age and it's I don't know. I feel like they sort of do stop when you kind of get to sort of those mid-20s. You very
Yeah.
rarely have parties. I say that, but now I'm having one.
After my
So
second year of uni, I don't think I've really been to one.
I didn't really go to many parties in uni either. That's the thing,
Mm,
because I had a weird uni experience anyway. But if we did anything, it would be like the pub, which
yeah,
I was quite happy with as well.
yeah.
Like I enjoyed the pub.
When you do go to parties, what sort of what do you do there? Are you like the type of person who goes interacts with everyone? Do you find like a nice chair to sit on and just sit there for the entire time? Do you get on the
It re-
dance floor, boogie down?
it really depends. It depends on how drunk I am. A lot of the parties that I've been to have been at my friend's house, who only lives like round the corner, and he used to be like the host all the time
Mm,
because his parents were like really fucking chill about him having parties and stuff as long as we cleaned up and weren't horrendous. But I've had a few good ones at his, but I knew everyone. That's the thing, so I would talk to everyone. I knew basically everyone. And then I think when you get drunk, if there's like one person you don't know, you just chat to them.
yeah.
But there was one I got really drunk at, and he was really drunk, and we decided we were going to make pizza. And I don't know why, but we also decided to put it into the oven. We were going to stand on like the opposite side of the kitchen and frisbee it into the oven. And it just didn't go well. We just went everywhere. But it was that kind of vibe where shit was just happening.
What could go wrong with
There was
frisbeeing a pizza into an oven?
It just went everywhere. It was just like sauce and cheese everywhere. But and then I
Should have done a frozen one. That would have worked.
no, it was a frozen one
Oh,
into the oven. What you we didn't make it fresh.
yeah. Well, I feel like a frozen one would be more likely to work. It's more solid.
Yeah, we were just really drunk, so it's like we just slammed it against like the drawers or something next to it. But that was the kind of vibe for them ones.
Mm,
I don't know. This one, I think it will be a case of sit on chair. Um, I don't know. I hope it's not a case of like I don't speak to anyone because I'm like too shy. I'm planning to get a bit drunk, so
yeah.
we shall see.
Yeah, I'm interesting at parties because I'm quite a socially anxious person. I don't like speaking to people I don't know that much. But then as soon as I'm drunk, I go around speaking to everyone. I'm very sociable when I'm drunk. I'm very loving when I'm drunk. Uh,
Are you like a put your arm around them, cry, and tell them how much you love them kind of drunk? Because that was me at that same party. That was me. I was
not so
on
much
my
not so
friend
much
all
cry,
night.
but I will tell everyone that I love them and stuff.
I love you so much.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm
I've
a bit like that.
I've got myself in trouble a lot when I've been drunk as well because like I just
Oh,
say what's ever on my mind. So I think there's one time we having a
Bob Mungus comes out.
Bob Mungus comes
No.
out. I was saying I was at a party with some. I was at my place in second year.
Hmm.
Bunch of people and a bunch of people
Where,
had
where,
gathered
were
upstairs.
you in like halls or were you in a
I
house?
was in a house at this time.
Yeah.
So there's a bunch of people upstairs in one person's room, and this was like the quiet area, so where everyone could just chill out. And I was fucking blathered, and my girlfriend was up there, so I went to go join my girlfriend, and they're all having a nice chat. and two of her friends were there who were half flatmates, and I hadn't met them before. And there was something just weird vibe between them, and I
Between
just
like the people you didn't know, or between the
the people I didn't know,
right?
like a little bit of romantic tension.
Oh, okay. I see.
So
I see.
I just went, "Oh, are you guys dating? You guys are so cute." And then
Oh,
one goes to the other, it's like just like, really angry, like, "What have you told him? What have you told them? What have you told them?" And then they got into a massive, like a really big argument. I was like, I don't know anything. I was
that's
just
not your
saying
fault. That's not your fault. They've got skeletons. What happened? Were they like, are they fucked or something?
I don't know. I never really found out. I think something like that. It must have been the case because they were their housemates. So it must have been something like that. But yeah, and then the other guy was like, I apologized to the other guy because I didn't know. I was just saying, I was
Now
just
you've started
talking
crying
shit,
at this point.
and he was like, no, it's fine, it's fine. And then I just started going to him. You have such a nice beard. I'm really jealous of your beard. Can I have it?
To the woman.
Yeah, it's the woman. Uh,
Fuck. That yeah. But I don't think that's your fault. I think
no,
that's
no.
their fault
But yeah, yeah.
for not figuring it out.
But if I was sober,
It
I would
sounds
never have
happy.
said anything like that. Unless I know,
Yeah.
especially around new people, I do not speak with new people when I meet them. Like my friend could introduce me to people, and I'll just be like, "Hello," and
See,
then
that
proceed not to speak to
surprises
them.
me because I sort of see you as like a really social person.
I am as soon as I've met someone like more than like 5 times. I want to say
Right. It's
after
quite a lot.
five times, I will tell you literally everything about myself. No matter what it is, I will be so give you way more information than you need. But everyone like I'm really good friends with now. Whenever I speak to them, they're always like, "Yeah, when I first met you, I thought you hated me." It's like, no, I just didn't know how to speak to you because I didn't know you.
I don't remember first meeting you, honestly.
Uh, One of the first times I met you is I broke your glasses, so that was that.
Oh yeah, I didn't like you at all. You broke my glasses. You weren't socially awkward then, were you?
Well, I
You were
was a
you
bit. I
fucking
felt
you were a fucking clown stacking like Coke bottles,
that's
and
because
then someone pushes them over onto my glasses, and they break. And I went into the fucking whatever, like the room. And I was like, "Fuck, how do I fix these? These are broken. Fuck." I was
I
really
felt
sad.
so fucking bad about that.
Good.
I didn't knock the cans on it. That was someone else's fault. But
Was it like
I
Jacob or
did
something?
stack them. It was Jacob.
I was,
Yeah.
I was pissed off with Jacob as well for doing that. Everyone involved. Was that the first time we met?
I don't know. I don't think that was the first time. It's the first time we probably hung out. I think we've met on like a few other times in person. But
I don't... God, I completely forgot about that as well.
we talked online like League and stuff.
Yeah, and we got on really well, didn't we? When on League of Legends, when
That
you
was after the
fucking
glasses.
when you troll me. Yeah, you just thought the glasses weren't enough. I need to make more of an impression. I need to make him miserable. Fuck.
There was
It was
no
kind of
inting
funny.
on my part. No one told me that they wish I wasn't conceived.
Did I say that?
Yes,
Have you internalized it?
a little bit.
Good, good. I have a game for you.
Oh, I love games.
Would you like to
Is
play
it a
my
Squid
game?
Game?
It's Squid Games. Da 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 doo dee da da da. And I'll shoot you.
Ringa ringa ro.
What?
Hmm.
I don't recognize that
That
one.
was from
I was
the.
doing the Squid Game one.
Yeah, yeah. This was also Squid Game one from
Oh, was it season two?
season two.
Spoilers. I've still not watched it.
You
I
should.
need to.
It's good. It's good.
Right. I used to listen to. This is like my first ever podcast that I used to listen to
Mhm.
was called the Yog Pod, which
By
I feel.
the hit Minecraft YouTubers, the Yogscast.
Yes, I think this was before they did any of that though. This was like it was like a podcast they did for their World of Warcraft guild,
Mm-hmm.
which is Ye Old Goon Squad. which is where Yorks comes from. So York Pod.
They're the
So
original Guinness.
yeah, well, we have spoken about this recently. The name has just taken a complete change now. Um, but so on one of their podcasts, I remember they did like an iTunes quiz where one of them was asking the other these set questions,
Hmm.
and the answers to these questions are the names of songs when you put iTunes or whatever onto shuffle.
Hmm.
You don't have iTunes, you have YouTube Music.
Of course, because the
So
best music streaming platform. Please
it should
sponsor
still
us.
work. I'm a Spotify guy, I'll be honest. I do. So, okay, so I have the questions up here. All right, have you got your YouTube Music open? I really want to see if this
I
works.
do have my
It's
YouTube music
it
open.
could just go completely wrong because maybe music these days has changed. I
Hmm.
don't know. Right, so the first question is, how would you describe yourself?
Okay, now I shuffle my playlist.
Yeah, so it should be on shuffle, and you just click the next song, and it'll come up with like a random song from your
Okay,
main playlist.
so the question was
How would you describe yourself?
Red Bone
Redbone. Okay.
by Childish Gambino.
I do like Childish Gambino. More as a person, I haven't really listened to his music. Okay, that kind of works. Some of these aren't going to work at all. Okay. What do you like in a girl? Or I guess anyone, but what do you like in a girl?
Red Bone. No, I'm
It's the
joking.
only song you listen to.
Okay, I've not listened to this song in ages, but it came up. Dog Nightmare.
Okay. Dog Nightmare is what you like in a girl. How do you feel today?
uh, Mr. Fear.
Oh, you're
Yeah,
quite scared today.
I'm
Oh
quite
no.
scared by Siams.
Okay, this one should work. What is your motto?
Oh, okay. Bury a Friend
Okay.
by
Okay.
Billie Eilish.
Why is it taking you so long to just click the next fucking song? Just YouTube Music at play. Okay.
I'm clicking shuffle each time.
What do your friends think of you?
A dream is a wish your heart makes.
Oh,
That's quite
that's
sweet.
quite nice. What do you think of your parents?
Arrow.
What?
Arrow.
Okay. What is this one will not work. What is 2 plus 2?
It's called Freefall.
Okay, it didn't work.
I mean, it didn't not work.
Okay. What do you think of me?
Cunt.
That's not the song. What is the song you fuck?
Come along.
Okay. It doesn't. A lot of these aren't working very
No,
well.
it's not working the best.
What is your life story?
I was made for loving you.
Oh, okay. That works.
That works.
That one also could have worked for what do you think of me, but that's fine. What is your biggest fear?
Ooh. Counting cards.
Oh, right, okay.
It's just so scary.
An odd phobia.
It goes up and up, and then it's face cards. And I'm like, what do they fucking
Baby,
mean?
I forgot the lyrics.
That's a counting cards, not counting stars.
Oh, fuck. What is your biggest secret?
The cult of Dionysus.
Okay, yeah,
I'm
that
in,
works.
I'm in a cult.
Okay,
And sex
the
cult.
last question. What do you think of this quiz?
Sly.
Oh,
It's a bit
is
sly.
it? Yeah, I'm getting some information out of you, I guess.
Yeah,
But that was good. That worked. That worked really well.
yeah.
I think it worked better than I thought. I just kind of
Yeah.
wanted to try it.
I think I have some weird songs on my playlist. So,
Yeah,
but
it kind of depends on what is in your like what you listen to, because a lot of
yeah.
songs are kind of the names of them don't really work. I mean, let me open Spotify
Okay.
when it wants
I'll
to
give you a
work.
question.
Do you want to give me? What, you're gonna make up a question?
Yeah, on the spot.
Okay, right. I'll put mine on shuffle. I'll turn this sound down. All right, I'm ready.
How would you describe your mental state?
Last cup of coffee.
Oh,
Oh
okay.
fuck! I'm gonna kill myself apparently.
Okay. Maybe we need to have a chat.
It's by Lily Pichu.
Oh.
Quite a nice one.
Um,
Do you want to give me the same questions that I gave you?
I can do. I can do.
Well, if you can't think of any, I don't
I
know.
can think of some others. Uh,
Okay. If
Describe
you
your
just type
sex
in
life.
sex, okay. Wine red.
Oh.
I don't really. I don't know what this. I think this is from like. I don't know what it is. I think there's like a YouTube series or something
Hmm.
that this is from, but I
Wine
haven't
red.
seen it. But it's in my playlist for some reason. Wine
Interesting.
red. Yeah.
You like it a bit bloody.
I don't. Yeah. Oh God. Okay. Um.
What do you
Good.
think of me?
Come on, single version. Awesome.
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 Wasn't mine for
Awesome.
you like come along?
Mm, I don't remember.
Because I
We'll
said
have.
cunt originally. It's come along, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. You. It's so nice of you to say that. This is quite fun.
It is quite
Give
fun.
me. Give me some more questions.
Okay. Okay. How are you feeling right now? That's kind of similar to the mental state, but
We didn't start the fire by Billy Joel.
there's a fire
So that one didn't
that you
work,
didn't start.
unfortunately. Do,
Uh,
do, 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 do.
hmm. What do you think of this podcast?
It's just Chinese writing. Wait, okay. No, I can do this. I can do this. How do I copy?
Put it into Google Translate.
Yeah, that's the plan. I need to. How do I copy and paste this? Can I? This is doable. This is doable. This is doable.
Feel free,
Uh,
viewers, to play along at home.
yeah, feel free. Okay, there we go. I can copy
Comment
it
down
from
below what you
YouTube,
got.
and I can go into Google Translate, right? And then I'll go on to. Oh God. um,
Go on. What does it say?
Zhou Yang Heng Hao. That's what I feel about this podcast.
And that
But that could be
means.
anything that apparently like I've closed it now. It's Ish's song
Oh.
from Arcane.
And
It's
we
but
know how
it
you love
apparently
Arcane.
it translates to "This is good."
That's
So
this
Zhou Yang
podcast.
Heng Hao,
You've heard it here first. Spotify endorsed.
Spotify endorsed podcast, Arcane endorsed podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, I think that's
Put
the best song that could have come up there.
put us in Arcane season 3, right? Change Taylor into a woman.
Yeah, they would, wouldn't they? And I'd also be 84 or something, which is
84
only a
years
few
old.
years up from what I am. So
Yeah, you're like 79 now.
yeah, I'm getting on. I'm getting
What
on.
was
I
the
was born.
Vietnam War like?
I didn't go. I fled.
You're also
Ran
British.
away. Yeah. Were we? I don't know. Did we go and help them? I feel like we helped them a lot.
I don't know if we did. I feel like that was a
No.
very, very them thing.
Yeah, it kind of was really, wasn't it? I don't
Yeah.
really. I don't fully know what it was about. Was it just they didn't want? They thought it was like we have to fight communism or something. That's what like half of the US's
It's like
wars
a
are
it's like
about.
a classic US thing.
Yeah, oil and fighting communism.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, who
awesome.
knows nowadays? Honestly, you might be for communism.
What the US?
Yeah, you can't keep track of what they're doing.
I don't think the current US government is for communism.
I don't know, they
I
seem to
think
like Russia
like
a lot.
that is true. That is true. But I don't really think Russia's particularly communist. I think it's just like it is just like a fucking dictatorship, isn't it? I guess it depends where you fall and what your opinions are. I
Comrades.
don't know. Comrades, I'm
Comrades.
joining Donald Trump in the USA. God. Have you got any plans, anything lined up then?
For the next week.
Well, just sort of in general, anything that you're looking forward to? Because I've got this party, right? Maybe I
Yes.
could get your opinion. So it's like a themed party,
Right. Oh, I
and
love
it's
a good
kind of
theme.
like the theme is vampires. It's end of March, so it's
Good
a
time
bit
for
out
it.
of season. Um, it couldn't be much further away really from October, but it's like vampire themed.
Hmm.
But I'm stuck because it doesn't necessarily mean like, go to a costume shop and buy the Dracula one.
Yeah, yeah. You should.
But
I've got an
it's
idea.
more I think it's more vampiric goth
You should
themed.
go as Nosferatu in that one scene where he's got his cock out.
Yeah, if people don't get it, I'm like, You've not seen the film? Well, guys, this isn't on me.
I want you to
I've not
suck
I've
my
not seen
cock.
it." Yeah, I don't think I will be bringing any ladies home if that's what I'm doing.
You might not be going. You might be going to the police station.
Yeah, I might be spending the night in jail for yeah. But I was thinking like get like a I don't really have any kind of gothic or vampiric clothing.
Mm-mm.
My general style is I comfy cozy. I don't know. I usually just if I'm sort of going anywhere, I'll like to have like a nice little jumper or sweater on.
Yeah. You also got to
Um,
think like how much people are actually going to commit to the theme. Because if you go hard gothic vampirish and then you show up and everyone's just like got like fake teeth in and a little bit of fake blood on the cheek, you look like
and
a
I'm
bit of a
like,
muppet.
yeah, I've come like all out.
You
Well,
look like Laszlo from What We Do in the Shadows.
I think the main yeah, maybe that's what I could do. I could do like the fucking Matt Berry voice or
It's me,
whatever.
Nandor. Fucking guy.
I I was thinking just like a black shirt, but then I was thinking like I own black jeans. I don't know if black jeans with like a sort of I guess just like a black button-up shirt or whatever, which I would need to buy. I don't know how that would work. I don't know if I'd just look like a bartender or something though.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's the
what?
worry.
You could just be a gay vampire.
Like,
And
what?
just wear a rainbow top.
This is just what the fuck? Yeah, okay. The theme's vampires. I've gone in a rainbow top. You could do
Then
that for any theme. You could be like, it could be like the theme could be space themed. Oh, I'm a gay spaceman. Or
yeah,
it's the theme's like under the sea. I'm a gay fish.
I'm a gay pirate.
I'm Kanye West. I'm a gay fish.
Arr, I love the man booty.
I love booty. Only from a man.
Don't know. I'm never good with costume themes. Like I always suck at Halloween. I tend to rely on other people to pick what I'm gonna do for me.
I haven't dressed up for Halloween in ages anyway.
I mean, you
Should
don't
we dress
have to
up
for
for
a
that?
while considering it's fucking March.
I did actually. I did dress up for last Halloween. I went as Lara Croft. It was very cool. And I used
Pigs.
the same, just to tie it back in. I used the same trousers for bouldering. So it
Epic.
was very, yeah. I'll
Callback.
go. Maybe I should just go as Lara Croft.
Has there been a Lara
Oh, I
Croft game with
admit.
vampires? Probably.
I don't. I think. Well, none of the newer games, which is why I was doing it from. But I feel like there've probably been some elements.
You could go as I mentioned, what we do in the shadows. You could go as Colin, the fucking energy vampire.
Colin, hang on. I can't remember what we do in the
Colin Robinson.
shadows. Colin Robinson. That's just a bald man with glasses.
He's an energy vampire.
What the fuck? This is just a bald man. What does this
Yeah,
have to do with?
he's a vampire.
Hang on. What what we do in the shadows? Characters. Let's see. A lot of them just look like normal people, to be
Yeah,
honest.
just say you're a character from what we do in the shadows. Problem
That's such a
solved.
cop out. That's such a cop out. It's like going it's like when people for Halloween and they go as James Bond, they just go in like a shirt and tie or something with like a bit of a jacket on. It's such a cop out. Is it not?
It's yeah, but also it's cheap.
I don't think it is. For well, unless you already own them, then I guess it is. I guess so.
Most people own like a tie and a shirt, I imagine.
Yeah, but it's got to be a James Bond. You can't go in like a sort of like a pink stripy tie because don't think that's his style. He's more like sleek and grey and
Well,
cool.
you've got 2 weeks to figure it out. I'm sure you will
Yeah, well, I might just go on Amazon and see
buy
what they've
it.
got.
Type vampire costume.
I could buy like one of those necklaces or something. I could go as a vampire hunter. I think that'd be kind of cool actually.
Van Helsing.
But just, but I don't know if that fits with like
Go as
vampires. I've
Guillermo.
gone as the one that kills you all.
Go as
Like,
Guillermo from What We Do in the Shadows.
fuck's sake,
Guillermo.
is that all
He's
you
just.
watch?
It's a good show. What can I say? It's finished now. Very upset.
There's been two different versions, haven't there?
There's been three, I think.
Has there?
There was like an original shitty like projects I think they made, and then there was
Yeah.
like the movie they made, and then they made the TV show.
Which one was Matt Berry in?
The TV show.
I think he's quite good. I think he's good in anything though.
You're the most devious bastard in New York City.
He's the voice for Absolute Radio,
Oh, is he?
which is like, yeah. So it's like, song will finish and then it's like, you are listening to Absolute Radio or whatever, like in his voice, and it's quite nice.
He also does I think is it the Dancing on Ice theme song?
Is that him? What? And he introduces it.
Hey, he's the hey.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a cool thing to do. Actually, it's a cool thing to be. Have you heard of Dancing on Ice? Yeah, I'm the hey guy. And then like, what do you mean?
That's
It's like,
me.
and it's like, oh, hang on. And he gets like the song up on YouTube, do 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 do, and then he's like, hey,
That's
that'd be such a cool.
me.
That'd be a cool party trick, wouldn't it?
I
That's how
think
you
I
get.
feel
That's how
like
you bring girls back from a party.
his voice in general is just a cool page.
Do you think he puts it on?
I think a bit for his roles.
Yeah,
I don't imagine he sounds that pronounced all the time.
because he was Raymond or whatever, the second Raymond in the IT Crowd,
Yes.
wasn't he?
Yes.
Which is he was very good in that. It's kind of a shame. It's like the IT Crowd is I think it's one of the funniest shows, but it's, I don't know. You watch some episodes and you can kind of see, you can see the hints of Graham Linehan and his because it's his show, isn't it?
Hmm.
And he's do you know of him?
Not too well.
He's the like the madly transphobic guy on Twitter and Mumsnet. He's just a really, I don't know, he's such a sad bastard. But this is like, you can kind of, when you rewatch things that he's done, you can kind of see certain jokes. In one case, a whole plot line in an episode, and it's like, kind of difficult to watch.
It's a shame because I do like IT Crowd. It's got like I think three of my favorite comedians in it: Richard Ayoade, Noel Fielding, and Matt Berry.
Well, Ayoade also came out in defense of Linehan, which
Did he?
felt
Oh
weird. In the
no.
last year, I think so. Chris O'Dowd is also really good. What's the woman's name as well? She's good. I
She's
think they're
good.
all really
Does
good.
who did she play? She played. Did she play?
She
No.
played she played Jen, didn't she?
Yeah. But I'm trying to think what else she's been in. She was in like a drama, and she's really good in that. I think.
She's done a few things.
I think was she in Robots? I think it is. Not the
Jen
not
IT
the animated cartoon movie.
robots.
There's a
Catherine
big down place. Can't remember the
Catherine Parkinson.
upgrade.
So she was
People
so
upgrades.
she's in like a lot of things, a lot of recent things as well. She's one of those British actors though, isn't she? Where it's like she could do so many different roles. I think she's really good in a lot of them. But I think the IT Crowd is just one of the best. It's one of the funniest shows in general. Very good. Very good
It
indeed.
is a very
And
good show.
Noel Fielding is in it as well, isn't he?
Yes.
I could go as him
You
to the
could go as
to the
Noel
party
Fielding.
because
He just looks
he's
like
like
one.
he's like a vampire gothy guy, isn't he?
He is.
Um, how do you feel about Noel Fielding? I find him a bit strange.
He's strange. That's why I like him.
He is strange, but I
Um,
find him a bit like a lot of people say to watch the Mighty Boosh, and I've seen clips, and it's just never like seemed to grab my interest.
I really like the Mighty Boosh. It is a weird show. It's such a
It
weird
seems
vibe.
really odd.
But it is funny. I'm old Greg. I have a man, John.
I don't get the reference. That's the
Exactly.
problem. Maybe I should watch it. There's too many things I haven't watched. I need more time.
We all need more time in this world. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
Taylor, we've run out of time.
We've run out of
We've
time.
run out of
Yeah.
time.
What a good segue.
Thank you. I'm actually quite proud of that one.
That was good.
But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed mine and Taylor's little rant for the week. I've
About
certainly
food.
enjoyed this episode. I hope you have too, Taylor.
No.
No, yeah, well, can't please everyone.
I think it's quite nice. I think it's getting back to basics.
Getting back to basics.
Just me and you. We are losing more and more people each week.
Behind the scene, guys, it's a shambles. Everyone hates each other.
Yeah.
We're at each other's throats.
Including me and Robin, we fucking despise each other.
Yeah.
We
We hold appearances up for this. For you, the
Yeah.
viewer. And in return, we hope that next
Ozone.
week for ozone. And in return, we hope next week you will tune in again. If it is next week or the week after, who knows? But we will catch you in the next one. This has been
next week.
the Village Affair podcast, and we are signing off. Bye.
Goodbye.